Five things you need to know about marketing this week. My name is Roger Gallegos. I am the founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. This week, I'm talking about content marketing, specifically why is content marketing so important to your marketing efforts? I speak about this because when I'm out meeting with potential clients or just talking to networking partners, and talk to them about content and how what they're developing. A lot of my people I speak to don't develop content on a regular basis, and some don't even see the importance of it. And uh, content is so important when it comes to or marketing content so important when it comes to developing a relationship with your clients. And that's one of the key aspects of marketing. One of the key goals of marketing should be developing relationships with your potential customers or clients because you want these people to trust you, trust your brand. And how else are you going to do that if you're not giving them the information they need to make that evaluation? And when you look at all the choices that people have from 24/7 news and sports, and then all the streaming apps out there, such as YouTube, uh, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and there's a lot more coming down the line. So when you see all the options that people have to entertain themselves and take up their time, if you're not doing some outreach to them, you are going to be either forgotten or just flat out ignored. So developing content is a great way to do that outreach. And in this video, we're gonna explore the 5 big reasons why that's important. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. So the first one I've touched on already is build trust in your brand. People have so many options when it comes to how they spend their time, and depending on your industry, if you're in the crowded industry, then they're going to have plenty of options when it comes to choosing how they have their pain points or the problems addressed. So if you're not out there putting out content, then how are they going to get to know you? How are they going to build that trust? So if you're asking them to spend their money with you, their hard-earned money, then they're going to have to trust you. Putting out content on a regular basis, like blogs, videos, ebooks, sharing stuff on social media, engaging with them on a personal level, that's all going to build trust. It's going to show who you are. It's going to have them, them, they're going to see how much you know about the industry, how much they know about your business, and they're going to start feeling more comfortable. One of the stats that I'm always reminding my clients and potential clients about is it could take someone, it takes people up to 8 to 12 times of seeing content, seeing information before they make a purchasing decision. So they need to see your information multiple times to build that trust and finally say, let's go forward with it, and it happens. You just have to be persistent with it. I've had it happen to me several times. There's clients that I've worked with now that I've known for 1, 2, 3 years that barely started working with me, and one of the now in the last few months. And part of that, it's because I've been sending out frequent emails and stuff on social media, so they've been able to see me, and they finally said, we're going to act on this right now. So it does work. So first thing is build that trust. Second, it helps you become an influencer and a known voice in the industry. So you start staking your claim to a certain part of your little ecosystem. So for instance, for me, for Beacon Marketing, one of the things I've really staked our claim to is marketing strategy. So many businesses in my industry do not focus on strategy. I see some that do, but there's a lot that just say, hey, we're going to do email for you, we're going to do SEO for you, we're going to do website, we're going to do social media. They focus on specific tactics, but not very many go back and do it from the beginning and talk about strategy. That's where I do. So you're able to stake a claim and become an influencer. So all my content really is about strategy. It focuses on how you can create long-term success by starting at the beginning and developing a strategy for all your marketing efforts. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stake my claim to that so I can become an influencer and start influencing the way people think about marketing and the way they develop their plans. So you could do the same thing with your business and with your industry, but you need to be able to develop content on a regular basis in order to do that. Develop and publish content, I should say. The third thing is it helps you get found. If people are searching and if you do proper SEO, if you're maybe purchase some ads, it helps you get found. If you really grow in your audience, you can rely on word of mouth. But I've talked about this before where to purely rely on word of mouth is not a fully 100% reliable or future proof way to build your business. You need to be able to put some outreach out there, get people who you would not otherwise see your content, not otherwise see your information outside of maybe buying an ad or putting something out there. So when people do a search, they find you. But keep in mind, social media, the social media platforms like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, they're also search engine platforms because you could do searches on that, so people forget about that. So if you put frequent content on YouTube, frequent content on Facebook and on LinkedIn, and people do searches for that because they say, what, who's on Facebook that does lawn maintenance, or who on LinkedIn does commercial floor cleaning. They may do a search in it, and if you're putting out frequent content, your articles, your information may come up, and it helps you get found and get another follower and a potential lead. So make sure you have that in mind, because developing content and publishing on a regular basis can help you get found on several different marketing platforms. The next one is it helps you showcase your expertise. And this goes to the first point, which is building trust in your brand. As you develop content and you are speaking to the needs of your audience, you are showcasing your knowledge, your experience, and your expertise in your business. You're showing people that, hey, I understand the problems that you're going through. I understand the impact that these pain points are having on your day-to-day life, and we have the answers to solve that. And here's how we do it. So again, people start saying that, they start understanding how you can help them, and they start trusting in your expertise because you're showcasing, you have the floor. When you're creating your content, you are dictating the information that you put out and how people view it. So don't be afraid to your own horn a little bit. You still want to address their needs and make it about the potential customer and what they're going through, but it's also a way for you to make sure they know that you are the best option for to solve their particular issues or problems. The last thing is you really build relationships. I touched on this earlier, where I had clients now that I didn't. They were my clients before, but because I met them networking and they got onto my email list, so they started following me on Facebook and LinkedIn, and I would just start putting some information out there. I would like their messaging, or they would like mine. Then all of a sudden I see them at a networking event, or they get an email from me, and then they just respond to it and they say, hey, I got your email. Can we talk about this? It helps you build those lasting relationships, because it's very tough to get out there and just count on meeting people face to face, or to count on someone to sending you someone, a person out of the blue to make that relationship. But when you're sending out messages, either via email and you're saying to those repeat contacts, or on social media where people are following you, they get a feel for who you are and what your business is about. So they get to know you. They get to start feeling the people behind the brand. And they start, again, building that trust. Again, it's nice that you start building a relationship even though you're not there personally. So when they actually do contact you, when they do see you face to face, you gotta feel like they sort of know you. So you have this relationship built with them, and so they feel comfortable with you, and that is so important when it comes to doing business. A lot of my clients that I have a relationship with them. I'm able to call them. They text me pretty much, whenever they need something, and my name's Roger, but they call me Raj, and all these things. They feel comfortable with me. A large part of that is being able to deliver that content, so they feel they know me and know what I'm about. So, quick recap. The 5 reasons why marketing content is so important: build trust in your brand, helps you become an influencer and thought leader in your industry, helps you get found on several different social media and search engine platforms. You get to showcase your expertise, show what you're about, and helps you build relationships. For those 5 reasons, there should be no further reason that you need to start creating marketing content. And if you have any questions on how you get started, I wrote a blog this week about how to get started with content marketing. You can start small and start showcasing your expertise in very small ways, and build your skills and build your talents up in terms of writing and putting out videos, to where you can start putting out really good content on a regular basis, and addressing the needs of your audience. So check that out. I'll put the link to the blog in the description of the video below. As always, I offer a free 30-minute discovery session where I help you discover something to help you market your business. So if you have a question about content marketing, if you have a question about emails or social media or whatever you need, let's get together, let's hammer it out for 30 minutes, and then we can discuss how I might be able to help you in the future. But those 30 minutes really helps discover where you're at right now and how you can better improve your marketing efforts. And there's just that 30 minutes right there might help you jumpstart your marketing efforts and set the table for you to have real marketing success for the rest of 2020. And all it is 30 minutes, and it's free. A quick note on that though, I only do the first 10, first come, first serve. First 10 in the month are free. After that, I do charge the $97 value, but if you are one of the first 10, you get it absolutely free. Let me know what you think about content marketing. Let me know where you're at. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you please like, share, and follow. Last thing, I do a monthly newsletter, comes out every Monday. Not monthly, a weekly newsletter comes out every Monday, 1 p.m. Mountain. I just share some things to help get you thinking about marketing, thinking how you could better and more effectively promote your business. I don't send out spam. I don't flood your emails. So you get that one monthly email. If you're local, you might get another email from me when I'm doing if I'm hosting an event or something that I feel you should know or sign up for. So you might get that. But at the most, you'll get 5 emails a month, maybe 6 at the absolute most, but I don't send more than that because I don't believe in flooding people's emails. So that's it for me today. Again, this has been Beacon Marketing's Weekly 5 things you need to know about marketing. My name is Roger Gallegos, founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to talk to you next week. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.